Well, everyone, beta testing is finished and Blue and Pink Synth Editor version 1.0.0 is released. A big thank you to everybody who helped me out with beta testing. You can download Blue and Pink Synth Editor and start using it right now. Just go to the website, scottlumsden.com, scroll down to downloads. There's an installer for macOS ARM or macOS Intel. I'm on an M2 Mac Mini, so I'm going to download it right now. Great. Okay, I'm going to open it. Now, if you get this message, don't worry. Just right-click and hit open. Say yes. Okay, we are installing. Yes. Yes. Put in your macOS password. All right. Yes, whatever. So before you go any further, you got to make sure that your Nymphis is ready. So first of all, you got to make sure that you are running firmware 2.1. That's the current version as of right now. And it's been the current version for like, I think a whole year. All right. Second, you got to make sure that MIDI CC in and out are both on, and that program change both in and out are on, and make sure that you know what channel you've got your Nymphis set to. So when you first install Blue and Pink Synth Editor, it's in demo mode. This is a fully functional time-limited demo. It runs for 15 minutes at a time. This is so you can make sure that it actually works for you before you buy an activation code, or, you know, if 15 minutes is enough time, just keep using the demo forever. It's fully functional. You can load and save and everything. Okay, let's plug in Nymphis. All right, we see that it was detected and we're receiving all the presets. Okay. Now let's enable MIDI input from our MIDI controller. Okay. Okay. Here on the main screen, this is like our dashboard, and we can see almost all parameters. There are 235 parameters in a Nymphis preset, and we can see almost all of them. The only ones we can't see are chords, which are here on the chord screen, which we will get to. We can see that if I move a slider on the Nymphis, you can see the value actually changes on screen. And if I adjust it on screen, same thing, you can actually hear the change happen. We can either click and drag, or you can use the mouse wheel to go up and down, or you can just double click and type in a number. All right, so what are these controls, these little ones, beneath the big number? Well, they're the modulation matrix. So here's LFO2, this is mod wheel, this is velocity, and this is aftertouch. So if I turn up mod wheel modulation, see if I move the mod wheel, we actually hear the value change. And so check this out, down here in the bottom bar, you can see what the mod wheel value is. Not only that, you can actually send it by clicking and dragging or using the mouse wheel. Similarly with aftertouch, if we turn up aftertouch modulation and then I press hard on this keyboard to activate aftertouch, we can see the values, and you can actually just grab it and set the value to whatever you want, which is especially good if you have a keyboard that doesn't have aftertouch. Now let's take a quick look at the Chords Editor. Nymphis has an incredibly powerful chords feature that is really hard to control from the front panel, but it's actually really easy to control using Blue and Pink Synth Editor. All right, let's choose a voice mode where more than one voice is played when you hit a key. All right, unison A, so all 6 voices are active. If we hit the Chords Editor, we can see that there are 8 chords in a preset. We're currently on chord 0. Now, I don't know what root does. It doesn't seem to do anything, but we get to control these 5 semitones. To activate another chord, you can either grab the chord slider on the Nymphes, or you can adjust it here, or you can actually just click on the little header and it does the same thing. So now let's look at presets. When you load a preset on the Nymphes, let's say user A2, you can see that in Blue and Pink Synth Editor. You can see that it's been loaded. Now, we can also just choose any preset we want from this little drop down here. So we could go, let's say, user A4. And we could also always go back to our initialize preset just by clicking there. Now there's also a load screen. We can do the same stuff from here. So we could load user A4 or factory A4. Or factory E6. Or we can load a preset file. These are on disk. So, I don't know, let's choose this one here. How about this one? Now we can also save to files and presets slots. So let's go back to init. Okay. Let's do some stuff here. Okay, I like this. I'm going to go to save. Now I can save to a preset slot, including the factory preset bank, which you can't do from the front panel on the Nymphes. I don't really use the factory presets very much, so this means 49 extra presets for me. So let's actually save this to factory A7. Okay. And let's demonstrate that it actually worked. So go back to our init. Okay. Go to 7. All right. And if you hold down this button, then you load the factory preset. Oops. I wanted A7. There we go. It worked. All right, so we can also save to a file. Let's call this, I don't know, Rezo. Okay, save that. And now we have it saved. So once again, we can go to init. Go here. Here's our preset that we just saved. Load it. So as I said before, we're in demo mode, and the demo mode only lasts for 15 minutes. It looks like this when 15 minutes runs out. You can just quit and then reopen again, use it, do this as many times as you want. But if you like the app and you want to use it for more than 15 minutes, you can buy an activation code. Just go to scottlumsden.com, scroll down, and you'll see the activation code here. It's a one-time purchase. It's $20, and your activation code will be good for all future versions of Blue and Pink Synth Editor. However, for all of you Python programmers out there, Blue and Pink Synth Editor is open source. You can just go to my GitHub page and download it and use it for free. You'll never need an activation code, and you can make changes, you can make improvements. Hopefully, if you find bugs and you fix them, you'll contribute them back to the project. But this program will always be available for free as an open source program. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for staying with me to the end. If you have any questions or thoughts, I'd love to know what you think about the program. Just leave me a comment below. It's taken a long time to get to this point, but the app is finally released, and I'm looking forward to seeing who uses it and what they do with it.